Okay, so we are live. So this is good evening from the UK, and I believe it's good afternoon from Canada.
Yeah.
So I'd like to welcome you all to our pages. Hi, I am Susie. For those who don't know me, I am the face behind my business page. I am a mom, a wife, and a GP by background. I do some clinical sessions, and I also work in senior medical management and a proud digital business owner. And today I have a very, very special guest with me, Sarah, all the way from Canada. Thank you, Sarah, for joining me today on our live. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks for having me. Very excited to be here.
Excellent, excellent. Sarah, so just for our audience, just to start off, just if you could introduce yourself, who you are, that would be
So,
great.
yeah. So, hello, everyone. My name is Sarah. I am a nurse by profession. I'm in Ontario, Canada, and also a digital business owner. I have been in the business for about a year and a half now. I am a mom of 2 kids and a wife as well. Very busy schedule.
Yes. Okay, excellent, Sarah. That's great, great. So, and Sarah, congratulations for your recent milestone in our, in our community. So, a big congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I'm really curious today. So, what's the secret behind your success?
Well, I would say no secrets. Coming into the business, I knew like I had a goal. I had a goal to want to be there more for my kids. I had a big enough, what we call it, a why. Being a nurse, you're working those rotating shifts. I was working 2 jobs. I had no time. I had no time at all for my kids, right?
Yeah.
And there's one thing I learned being in this amazing community, that anything is possible if you are patient, persistence, and you have perseverance. Definitely, those are my main points that I always come back to.
Mm-hmm.
So, and have a strong reason why, and my kids are the
Yeah.
strongest.
Absolutely. I agree completely with you. So I think the secret behind any success is you have to have a very strong why.
Yes.
And sometimes your whys can keep changing also, which doesn't matter. But as long as you have a why to, and that why is big enough, then you can kind of overcome anything, really, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, we would like to think that success comes easy, but we all know the fact that there's a lot of challenges that we face, to become that successful individual. So, what are the challenges that you faced in the business?
I would say my biggest challenge was, first off, coming into the business, getting over my fears, getting over feeling skeptical. Anybody that nowadays enters the online world, they're like, have their guard up, right? There's some bad things out there. So really, it was getting over that. I knew I needed to make a change. I knew I needed to take a chance, and that's like we're entrepreneurs, right? So this is what we do.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and also it was like, your family, and your friends, there's been like, they don't understand the business and, the judgment you receive too, as well. So what I found was I surrounded myself with positive people. I surround myself and, I changed my mindset, right? So I wanted to be successful in this business, and I know I'm going to be successful in this business, and it's going very well.
Yeah, excellent. So my next question was how you overcame it. So you've actually kind of answered that
Yeah.
question also, that you tried to keep a positive mindset and you
Yeah.
surrounded yourself with like-minded people. So do you think that mindset plays a key role in this
Oh,
to be
yes.
successful?
It is huge. Mindset is like one of the main, it's way up there. You need to have that positive mindset. You need to keep moving forward. And also having an amazing support system is key as well. And I find we have that.
Yeah, I agree completely. It's more
Mhm.
like, that, the cocktail for success, I'd say, is you have
Exactly.
to actually believe in yourself and believe in the system, really. So that
Mhm.
is one of the things that, is key to actually be successful. You have to have that self belief that you can do it,
Yes.
and of course, and have a proven blueprint that actually works. And we know our blueprint actually works because there's lots of people in our community who are job quitters. We hear it every
Yeah.
day. And the beauty about our business is, it's not like, you have to quit your job. We have lots of people who are quite successful and still continue doing their job. So it's completely one's choice, like where they want to take this business, isn't it?
Exactly. And like
Exactly. Yeah.
in our community, it's like when I came into the business, I seen there's like 150,000 people globally that are doing this business, and so many are being successful. And it makes you think like, well, I can do that too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If they can do it, why can't I, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was like a main driving thing for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. So we are actually here to encourage people, aspiring business owners, and invite them into our community. It, you've talked about mindset. You've talked about actually a bit about surrounding yourself with like-minded people. Is there anything else you would like to add to that, to to encourage those aspiring business owners out there, or people who are considering whether to try this business out?
Absolutely. I know it's going to be hard to get over your fears, get over your skepticism, but again, we have a huge supportive community behind you. Um, again, if you're feeling overwhelmed or anything, you have mentorship. You have a coach that's there that can help you. You have a comprehensive training. Like you said, that cocktail is all there for you to be successful,
Yeah.
right? The main thing I wish I would have been introduced to this business way before, right? And I've had this opportunity. Yes. So don't wait.
Yeah, I think that is something that everyone says. And
Yeah.
I also tell myself, why did I not find this earlier?
Yes.
Because from my point of view, like, this was not my first business. I've tried other businesses
Hmm.
before, and I found more success in this business than any other businesses. And one of the reasons I found it very successful is the community.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's the community, and exactly what you've said, the training, the mentorship, and also the one-to-one coaching,
Yes. Yes.
and our masterminds. They are like, a gold mine.
Mhm.
Every week we get those golden nuggets, and they work on our mindset. They work on
Exactly.
strategies to help us become successful. Everything that needs to be there. And of
Mhm.
course, like what you've rightly said, having the community, so that you are always with people, surrounded by people
Yes.
who think like you, or even who are doing much better than you.
Yeah.
Because you're, at the end of the day, the average of 5 people you spend your time with.
Yeah.
So definitely, I don't think we want to spend our time with broke people.
No.
So it's spending time, and it's I feel it's contagious. The
It is.
energy, the
Yep.
that energy is, the vibration. It's so contagious. You're always, because you're always seeing people's testimony, and it just pumps you up,
Yeah,
isn't
you're
it?
always inspired, you're always motivated. So, like, even a day that, like, I'm feeling on the lower side, I just jump onto the community and it brings my mindset right back to where it needs to be.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. The community is, and the other things about our community, like, because I have been in other mentorships and things like that, and usually there is a timestamp to it.
Yeah,
There's an expiry date. It's like, 90 days to, whatever success you want or thing. But our community, it's lifetime,
yeah,
and plus you can transfer this over to your children
yes,
if you wanted to. So which is very, which is amazing. Like when I first heard it, like this is like the training and mentorship is lifelong. I'm like,
yeah,
and it's actually for peanuts, because I have been in other programs where I have paid, like every 3 months I have to pay a membership,
yeah, yeah,
and there's hardly anything. You just, you pay the initial 149, but then there's nothing else to, like,
yeah,
to continue the membership. You don't pay anything else, and it's really, really unheard of. And
yeah,
the quality and the masterminds, we get it every week.
yeah.
It's actually fantastic, really.
Yeah.
um I think we've covered lots of things, but if is what do you feel is the most rewarding part of this business? What do you think?
Rewarding part, I would say, because I do have business partners that I mentor. So the rewarding for me is seeing them come into the business and seeing the success that they bring. And it's like I had a part in that as well,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
that is very rewarding for me. It is rewarding that I could let go of my one job and now I'm down to one and I have more time with my kids. So it is shown that this system is working, right?
yeah.
So that's what I'm super happy.
Yeah, absolutely. I can, like now, because of since I've started the business, I've actually changed some of my work schedules.
Mhm.
I've cut down a bit of my responsibilities and things like that. And this time I'm actually going on a 3-week holiday.
Ooh,
Previously, you can't even imagine something like that. You
no.
can't, like, oh, you can't take more than 2 weeks, or you can't take more than, you have to, if you take 2 weeks, some, if you're on duty, like as a doctor, you are on call or on duty, oh, you have to do a couple of duties to make up
Yes.
for the ones
I know what you mean.
you're not there. And now I'm in a position where I'm like, I'm not taking that responsibility, and I'm able to take more holidays and go when
Mhm.
I want to. And I think I find that bit rewarding, so I can spend more time with my family,
Yes.
bonding with my family. And also what you said, like yourself, even I have mentees, and I think of this as service.
Yes.
You're serving people, you're seeing people, people's lives change,
Yeah, absolutely.
and the satisfaction that you get from by being a part of that
Yes.
change. It's, words can't describe how I feel when I see, like, people's lives are being changed, and they're going to change, and who are going to enter this community. And that's why me and Sarah, people like us, we're so passionate about this business, because it's not just about us. And that's one
Mhm.
thing you learn when you are in this community. You think of the other person.
Absolutely.
You're
Yep.
not just thinking about yourself. And
No.
I think it helps us to become better people also. I really think this business has changed me from the inside out, really.
Mhm.
And it's helped us boosted our leadership skills.
Yeah. It really has.
Prior to this business, I hated having photographs taken. And my husband's an amateur photographer. And now I always tell him, okay, take photographs whenever you can. And he can't believe I've changed so much.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons is, because I think about, okay, if I put myself out there, if I am making myself uncomfortable, if I'm making myself vulnerable, if one other person is able to change,
Exactly.
I think I get a reward.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, the monetary benefits are wonderful, but you know we could all earn money other ways.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
why
Yeah.
do we want to do this? Because we are seeing people's lives change
Yes,
for the better, isn't it?
absolutely. I totally agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so before we wrap up, was there anything else you wanted to tell our wonderful audience today before we wind up?
I just hope that you take our video or our live today, and you can reach out to your people that you you are under, and get the information. It is amazing opportunity. Don't wait too long. That was everybody that we talked to. Is that's their main regret, is that they've waited too long, and they don't know where they would have been if they had started earlier, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like, so, people's lives are changing. Even
Exactly.
some, we have people in the community whose lives are changing within weeks.
Yes.
Within
And
weeks.
time
And
is
it's
precious.
mind blowing. Like, it's mind blowing how within just a few weeks people's lives are changing.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, maybe your life won't change within weeks. It might be a year or something. But as long as you stick to the program, there's no way you can fail.
Yeah, it's a proven system. And like I always say, time is precious. We think we have an abundance of it, but I wish I would have started sooner and always jump at these amazing opportunities.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, like what Sarah says, if you'd like to know more about the business and how to be a part of our business, you can contact Sarah. It's Sarah Thomson, and my page, my yani, or my profile is Susie Jacob Francis. You can, or if you're watching this in one of our pages, you can just write more information, and we are more than happy to get in touch with you and guide you through the process of to know more about the business.
Mhm.
And and that I like what Sarah says, don't let this opportunity pass you by. It's completely free. We have a 90-minute complimentary free webinar for you to just know how we do the business, and
Mhm.
then make that informed decision.
Mhm.
And what if this was the opportunity that would actually change your life? And and sometimes once you lose that opportunity, you might never get it back. So
Mhm.
don't be one of those people sitting on the fence. You have nothing to lose. You have absolutely nothing to lose. And if you feel after checking us out that this is not for you, that's absolutely fine.
Mhm.
But just don't let it pass you by, because we are testimony of people saying that we wish we had known this earlier.
Yes.
So thank you, Sarah, once again for coming to our pages. It was
Thank
lovely
you.
to speak to you and lovely to have you. And I wish you more success in the coming months and years.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you so much for having me.
No worries at all. Everyone have a good evening and take care. Bye.